Hey guys, this is Tex. It's Thursday, October 3rd, 2019. Thanks for joining me for a trade recap here on Tesla this morning. So this is what I posted. This is the trade plan that I posted for the members at Livestream Trading. I had a long and a short idea on Tesla, and I had a long shot short idea. So the long idea was if Tesla washed down into the after hours low right here. So we had this knee-jerk reaction after hours when some news came out. And we were opening kind of here in this area roughly. I think we traded a little bit higher after I took the screenshot. But if Tesla came down and basically held this low from the after hours sell-off, I would have definitely considered a long right there because there was big potential to the upside. We have a significant gap here, right, on this gap down. That's a significant gap that Tesla could have gotten up and filled if the buyers really stepped in at that low. I preferred the short idea though, and the short idea was essentially this level here, which is the high of the retrace in the after hours, and then just over that you also have your pivot point. So this is the area I was looking at shorting right here, short rejection here, and then targeting right about here, which is a daily level I have, and then of course the final target would be here, which is the low from the after hour sell-off. So two good trade ideas, long and short, depending on which direction Tesla wanted to go. And again, thinking contrarian. If we dumped, I was going to go long. If we ripped, I was going to go short, right? And then the long shot short idea was way up here. That was assuming that Tesla just absolutely ripped, right, with speed and distance and filled this entire gap. You've got the top of the gap, and you've also got pivot resistance sitting right there. So if it did that, that would have been, obviously a very high conviction trade to expect it to reject off that level. But that was a long shot idea. That's a long ways away, and I really didn't think Tesla would do that, but the idea was there in case it did. So my preferred setup was this, and that is exactly what happened. So let's go to the chart and take a look. All right, so bring my order window over as well. There it is. Okay, so you can see out of the gate, Tesla pulls into 231.33 and bounces off of that. So I'm just patiently watching. I'm waiting to see if Tesla can get up here into the level that I'm looking to short Tesla. What happens is I see this candle right here develop with this long upper wick. And if we look closely, we can see that what we ended up doing was rejecting our pre-market high. There's our pre-market high. We pushed up just through the pre-market high and then got stuffed down. This long upper wick is telling you everything you need to know. This is created when there's a lot of sellers sitting up there and they just sell right into that, and it creates this long upper wick. So as soon as I saw that, that is exactly the conviction that I needed to see. So I decided to go ahead and short Tesla on this push up. As this candle was pushing up, I took the trade short, and I was willing to risk up to here. And I went ahead and took the trade short right there because of what I saw in the previous candle. I saw that huge stuff, and I realized that most likely Tesla's not even going to get up here, but I was willing to risk up to there. So I took the trade short. You can see my entry right here at 234.04, which is almost at the top of that candle. It's like right here, right about there, very close to the top of that candle. As it was pushing up, pulled the trigger. And I took my full position size. Again, I was okay with the risk up to here. And with my full position size, basically I was very quick to start paying myself. I took my first small piece off at 232.91. And that was on this, as soon as we washed down from my entry down here toward the bottom of this candle, that's where I took some off, just a small piece there. I took some more off at 232.38 and 231.98. So that was just as we were washing here into the VWAP. And I use hotkeys to execute my orders instead of putting orders under the market. It's just my preferred trading style is to use hotkeys. So I don't always get filled like right at the levels that I might, want to get filled. I just try to get filled as close as I can. So 232.38 was right here as we're coming down into the VWAP. So basically right here, just ahead of the VWAP, and then a little more at 231.98, which is right about here, just under the VWAP. And then I took a little bit more off. I took a decent amount off actually at 231.10. And the reason is because that was our low of day from the morning, right? So you have a potential double bottom right there. And double bottoms can be support. So it's definitely important to pay yourself into a double bottom. So as we were coming down here at 231.10, which is right here, almost right perfectly at the bottom of that candle. I took a decent amount out right there, actually, because that is a double bottom. And then we started to bounce up right here. I very cautiously decided to take just a little bit more off at 231.55, and that was right. That was right on that bounce up right here. So right here, basically top tick that exit. And hindsight, that would have been a great place to add because we were essentially coming up and back testing the VWAP. But I didn't. I just decided to play it safe in case the double bottom held. I know how Tesla can whipsaw around, and I already had a great trade on. So then when we rejected off that, felt really good about just sitting tight for the final target. I did decide to take a little bit more off right here at 230.41, which is right here, right about in this area. That's where I took a little bit more off as we broke down below the double bottom and started to hold right there. And then I took my final piece off, which was my final target right there, actually a little under at 228.18. So that is right here. Just as we came down and we started to consolidate right there, that's when I took the rest of the trade off. So it ended up coming a little bit lower, but you know, that's okay. I mean, great trade, spot on idea, and executed really perfectly. The only thing that I wish I had done is held just a little bit more. I scaled out probably a little bit too much right here in this area, but I just know how Tesla trades. It can really whipsaw around. So I do tend to be a little bit fast to take profits on Tesla, and you know, all in all, though, I can't complain. I mean, really great idea that panned out perfectly. And so with that, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you had a great day. I appreciate you watching as always. Take care. We'll catch you in the next video. See ya.